to remember, leading the entire league in total points, rebounds, assists, and plus minus in the month, en route to winning his second straight Player of the Month award this season. But now, let's talk about the bigger issue in conversation. So with the rash of injuries to star players this season, now the prospect of Jokic, Giannis, Wemby, and Luka all being ineligible for postseason awards. We've talked about this often, but will the NBA be forced to reevaluate the 65-game minimum after this season?
No.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, you're fucking with legacies now, Sean.
Well, get healthy, nigga.
Look, the fact that even considering it for Joker, boy.
Y'all crazy.
I wasn't saying that when Joel Embiid kept right. You want to say it now?
Now?
What?
Oh my God!
What kind of bias shit is that?
It needs to be certain things that you have to put in. Like if you sitting out for rest and shit like that, and you don't meet the 65 games, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but
you got a serious fucking injury. Like you out there, bitch, doing what he's doing, and you get some freak shit like this happen, and now I'm not eligible for the award that I'm out here playing my ass off for because my teammate bumped into. Like, come on.
It's so Embiid missed out. It's so bad.
That shit is. It ain't the same thing.
Wemby this year, potentially.
If he's missing, no, I didn't like it from the beginning. So it ain't just because of Joker. I didn't like it from the beginning. So you penalizing guys. Like I said, if guys you sitting out because of red, they like holding you out because of them games. Yeah, you should be penalized. Teams should be penalized. Yeah.
Is injuries a part of the game?
I understand that.
Yes.
But so is him out there balling.
Yes.
It's a part of the game.
When you get injured, hey man, we sorry for your injury.
Sorry don't work.
But you're gonna have to scoot your little ass over here.
For who?
For whoever's next.
Yep. So that
whoever the hell is next.
No.
Hey, Joker got hurt.
No.
It's in the history books that he had the most historical season we've ever seen.
You mean to tell me if he's out, then the fucking dude that plays for the Utah Jazz there in the basement deserves to be an All-NBA player? No, dog.
It ain't about being deserving. It's about what's next.
No,
it's like next man up.
It's deserving.
Next man up.
No, this ain't a position. This is award that you fucking with people's legacies here.
Also, bread issue, which we talked about.
Fuck with people's legacies.
Yes.
That's part of the game.
Initially, that's
Joel Embiid. Exactly. And been fucking with his legacy. He been hurt for 4 years. What are we gonna say? Hey, big fella, you need to do this. You need to do that. But now that this nigga get hurt, it ain't no, hey man, you need to box out.
So is this the same
you need to ice your knee. Hey, my nigga, you need to bounce back a little faster. Hey, bro, we're not trying to hear this.
Is this the same thing?
It's an injury.
Is this the same thing?
It's an injury.
Is this the same thing, Rashad?
Were they both injured?
Is this the same thing?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not.
100%.
One nigga ain't played, one dude have played.
Hey, it's a tough debate because I guess I can see both sides. From Kenyon Martin's perspective, it seemed like he's a little affectionate toward Jokic and sympathetic to the fact that he had this season that he's been having and he might not be eligible for any awards. I get that, but on the other side, it's like they made a rule. And so be it. Like, what you want us to do? Like they made it. Y'all complained about freaking load management. Adam Silver put a rule in place to start load management, and unfortunately, is you got to crack some eggs to make some omelets. So it is what it is. But how do y'all see it like from y'all perspective?
I didn't like the rule to begin with, but to whoever said it in the clip, it made sense. Like Giannis was having an MVP season before he got hurt. Nobody said anything. Wemby was doing what he was doing before he got hurt. Nobody said anything. But then Jokic gets hurt, and now it's a cry like, oh, the 65 game rule is trash. Da, 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 da.
Is it because of Jokic or is it because of the season he was having?
I think it's because of Jokic. I mean, Wemby and Giannis were on pace. They were putting up MVP numbers as well, were they not?
No, they wasn't doing what Jokic was doing. They, remember the triple double is amazing to them, and all his shooting splits and the 250-point games that that was triple doubles. Like that's how they look at it. They feel like this was a historic Wilt Chamberlain type season.
Wemby was on track to average 35, 15, and 5 blocks a game.
No, he wasn't. Wemby was
when he started
not 35. Not 35. Not 35. Wemby was out of all the MVP candidates, Wemby and Cade was averaging the less amount of points. I think Wemby was around 25 a game, 24 a game, and Cade was about 26. Everybody else was in the 30s, and Jokic was 29.
But still, I just think it's ill time that you didn't speak up when these other superstars went down that were MVP candidates, but you speak up now.
Mainly Embiid. When Embiid went down with his injury, because remember he was having an MVP season the year after he got MVP, and he was having another good season, and he got hurt early on, and he came back to try to meet that 65 game threshold and got hurt even worse, and you know he ain't really recovered from that since. But there wasn't no sympathy for Embiid, not like this. They want to change. They want to change the rule now.
The rule was whack, but it's here. So, and I'm not so certain that Jokic would have won MVP if he make the 65.
I agree.
It's a kid. It's a lame kid out in OKC. They got something to say about it.
A Canadian.
Preach. That's a daggone fact.
The Canadian.
And you talking about he got 10 out of 15 triple doubles in the fourth quarter in 3 quarters. Man, this man got all these 30 40 point games and ain't seen a fourth quarter.
Ain't seen a fourth quarter.
Yeah, he just sat out another fourth quarter last game.
And he probably gonna sit out the second half tonight. They're gonna Golden State throwing me, you, and Chris out there.
I do agree with
that. Embiid is really not close. He is injury prone. Joking. What difference do that make though? That's what Kenyon Martin was saying. He was saying it's not the same because your Embiid always missing games. Yeah, but what does that got to do with this year? Like,
so I think that there is a point, and I think that they try to make that point with the 65 game rule. Like, yeah, if you play 73 games versus somebody who plays 55 or 60 games, and you're comparing them side by side for who wins MVP, the numbers are going to look a little inflated for somebody who is doing very well in less games, but then somebody who is also doing the same in more games. It's stretched across more playing time.
I don't know where you going with that.
No, but I'm saying like there's a certain threshold to where you do need to cut it off. I think 65 is a little too much because there are injuries that like Jokic has that will put you down for a month, and then some teams have months that are packed with games.
But I'm like, why do we care if it, like, it don't matter what threshold we put it at, if it's 65, 60, or 55.
There's 82 games in the season. I'm not giving an MVP to somebody who plays 50% of the games, and for those 50% of the games is having an amazing amazing games versus somebody who plays.
All that went into the voting anyway. If they really wanted to cut out load management, all they had to say is if you miss more than 7 games due to rest and no real injury, we're going to take you out of consideration.
But then that doesn't, you know exactly what these teams are going to do. They're going to give these players fake injury reports.
And you have to do what the NFL do. If you're getting caught making fake injuries, they find the team.
Yeah, this is my thing. They went about it the wrong way with
the rule, with the original rule.
Well, I mean, so this rule of 65 games, I'm cool with it. Okay, you made the rule. Everybody know that's the rule. All right, bet. As long as now it'd be unfair if they made the rule in the middle of the season.
Right.
But they didn't. Everybody knew this was the rule, right? So don't complain about it when it affects your team or your player, right? Now, if they really wanted to fix it without making this rule, then you would instruct your voters, the NBA decides what media members get votes. So you instruct your voters and give them a freaking criteria and say, I want the person that plays the most games to get more consideration.
What they used to call that, a rubric. Give them a rubric.
Yeah, it's something. something. They don't have no guidance, and if if you don't have to tell them if you miss this many games, we're going to take you out of consider. We can still consider you. We're just going to consider the guy who played more games more than you, and that's how you do it, in my opinion. The ladies ain't talking.
That's how it should. That's how it should be. The 65 game ruined the idea of you trying to get it. You should just did it like that.
What if a player has the best season that the NBA has ever seen in eternity, and they get hurt at game 64?
Well, according to the rule,
that you can't play for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you're not eligible.
I think that's what the argument was when they were talking about legacy. That could, like, you play your heart out for 64 straight games, go down, and now you ineligible.
Man, them boys playing for rings and money.
And that's where legacy come in at, rings.
Yeah, don't nobody care about no daggone, like Tim Duncan didn't care about no legacy when it came to freaking all these awards and stuff like that. That man wanted to win and wanted rings. And that's why it struck me as odd when Kenyon Martin was like, you taking this away from this guy and all this hard work and what he played for. I said, I hope that nigga ain't playing for no legacy or no awards or no MVP, which I already kind of knew that. That's why he's going for triple doubles. He's playing for MVPs. I don't think he can. I don't think he believes he can get his team to the championship again. So MVPs is his end all be all. In my opinion,
only person playing for legacy is LeBron because
I was just about to say that.
Legacy will probably give him the edge in the GOAT conversation. That's why people want to praise him for 8 straight finals appearances, but there's no glory in finals. There's no glory in second place.
It's a lot of glory in second place.
They said gotta follow it now. No need to complain about it now. They complained about it before when Embiid got it. I think he played when he got it. I think it was 60. I don't know. I thought when Embiid got it was 66. I thought he did make that threat.
I don't think when Embiid got the award, I don't think they had the rule in yet. They put the rule in the year after, I think.
But I think he games matter. I don't know. We gotta look that up. That needs up. But
I'm on the way. Hold on. But
point is, they put the rule in for a reason. So gotta follow it now. I really don't care what kind of season you're having. If you're not healthy, you're not healthy. Best ability is availability. Stay healthy.
It was implemented at the start of the 2023-2024 season.
And when Embiid get his MVP? 2022-23. Boy, Denver look like some nasty work right now, dog. Ooh,
he got it the year before, 2022-2023.
How many games?
How many games? What
did he play that year?
I think 58.
It was 58.
Yeah, it was 58. That's what they was trying to go against. They ruled it should be called the Embiid rule because that's why.
That's basically what it is. It's the Embiid rule, and I think
66 regular season games.
He played 66.
He played 66. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there we go. He played 66.
I did see something that said the Embiid rule. Let me see what that say.
He played 66 his MVP season.
The Embiid rule refers to NBA 65 minutes. That is foul.
So look, so here's the thing. It seemed like this rule came in because people was complaining a lot. And the only reason why people would be complaining is because they felt like Jokic should have got it. Now that Jokic is affecting him, now they want to argue it again and take the rule away. That's very rich, dog.
It also be and it's called the Embiid because media wasn't too fond of him. He likes to troll and talk about it. So they're not too big.
Yeah, it says the Embiid rule refers to the NBA 65 game minimum requirement for players to qualify for major awards like MVP, a rule that significantly impacts Joel Embiid due to his chronic injuries and missed games, sparking debates about award eligibility and player health. It also relates to the NBA finding the 76ers for misreporting Embiid's injury status, highlighting the league's strict injury reporting rules, which Embiid's situation frequently tests.
Bro, it's not even funny, dog. They made this rule for Embiid, dog. They made it for Embiid and to help Jokic. That is insane.
Because honestly, what was it? Jokic's last MVP was supposed to be Embiid's first MVP. Then they gave Embiid the next year MVP, which he rightfully deserved. At this point, it was looking like Embiid was going to be better than Jokic, which wasn't what the league wanted.
I ain't gonna say the league didn't want it, but there was enough fans and enough media people I ain't gonna say it was the league front office or nothing like that. I don't think Adam Silver or Dumars.
But God didn't want it either. God didn't want it either. Man, give will be the needs.
No, but that's crazy, man. I want to know who complained to the front office and like they changed this rule.
Mike Malone.
That is insane, dog.
He likes to be referred to as Michael Malone.
That is crazy. And do you know why? Do you know why they stopped giving Giannis MVPs? It was voter fatigue. Like they admitted it, and not voter fatigue. That was punishing him for not get. He got beat by the Heat 4-1 in the first round, I think. And it was like he can't even get past. He can't even get out of the first round. We're not gonna keep giving him MVPs.
And they weren't even supposed to consider the playoffs.
Because didn't Jokic one of those years not have the best record? I think he won it over Embiid.
He was,
dude. Yes,
we say he was
his second one. He was in the 6th seed.
Yes,
and won 47 games.
Sixers were in the first or second.
Insane work, dog.
Crazy.
Insane work. This is crazy. And so here's one of my. I think this dude might be from Serbia. Embiid is most injured. What does that mean? What does that mean? When he played 66 games and won MVP, like somebody explain to me why he didn't deserve the MVP. Like this Jokic
he was injured the year after that.
Right.
Hold on. Gary, breathe.
What happened?
Briana got kidnapped.
What happened? I thought you said she fell. I turned my head away. Turned my head away and then turned back and saw a black screen.
She's
if she would have failed, boy, I would have been crying laughing. He said Jokic is the most available superstar. So why is this important? It's important because he's not available now.
He out now.
Yeah, we're talking about now, brother. Like we're not talking about
4 starters out and they are going to championship. Are we sure about that?
He said, "Yes, I'm a Jokic fan from Serbia, man." Well, thank you for joining us, brother. I done seen you in the comment section a whole bunch. But listen,
big up Serbia.
It's nothing we can do about that. It's relevant because Jokic is not available, and like I've heard tons of people. We just used the soundbite for Gil's Arena, but Rob Lowe and Windhorse and Legler. There's a whole bunch of people around the league talking about we need to change this rule because it affected Jokic. She said I'm a sister. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's affecting Jokic, and now we need to change the rule. And I don't think the rule need to be changed. And if it is changed, what do you change it to? You just go back to normal and say it don't matter how many games you play.
Jokic got to follow the rules like everybody.
It's a slippery slope now because you didn't fucked it up by adding the 65 game rule. Now what do you do?
You can walk it back, but we all gonna know why you did it.
Yeah, we know why you did it to start with. I just think that's crazy. And
some people don't care. No matter as long as they make that G today.
Not Rob Lowe, but Lowe from the Low Post podcast.
But that wasn't Rob Lowe. That's an actor, ain't it? He be with
that's an actor. I don't think it's Rob Lowe.
Snyder.
It might be
Rob Snyder somebody. Is that
Rob Snyder is yeah.
Isn't Rob Snyder the one that's always with
Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Adam Silver is the dude with the ears. Got you.
No, Adam Silver is Voldemort.
He got really big ears, right?
I don't know.
Silver?
Yeah, the commissioner.
I don't think I've seen his ears though.
Yeah,
you never not seen his ears is what happened.
Surprised he ain't hearing us right now.
He probably if he heard us, that the NBA be in better shape right now, because we be
hearing and listening is two different things.
Yeah, we be putting the ideas out there. Like we can fix it if they let us get in the front office, we'll fix the NBA. I guarantee. What's wrong?
Don't put us in office.
What's wrong, Bree?
Don't put us in office. Don't put me in office.
Now the last part of this though, because you got the MVP, obviously, I mean, like Bree and Jay said, he probably wouldn't go winning anyway. You know, SGA is doing phenomenal work over there at OKC, so he probably wouldn't even go winning anyway. But now he won't be first team or he won't be all NBA at all, right? So
that's where I have the problems.
Okay, let me hear that.
Because if you're going to penalize people for being hurt, cool, whatever. But doesn't making an all NBA team or whatever unlock extra money that you can sign for and the Supermax and all that? Like, don't penalize athletes for their bread off of injuries, in my opinion.
So how do you fix that? Do you take that out of the CBA, or that, you know, if you make these teams, then you're eligible for more money?
If you either take it out, or if you leave it in, I think they got it in there because they don't want to pay everybody that kind of bread. But if you leave it in, then the 65 game rule has to go away for all NBAs, in my opinion. So like in the instance that Bree said earlier, guy hoops out for 64 games and then gets hurt, he should be all NBA, at least third team, like very minimum third team.
So the 65 games should only eliminate you from individual awards?
Yes. Well, awards that's not directly related to your purse.
I don't know if it's a way.
If those individual awards are purse related as well.
No, you get a bonus, but you know, I mean, I'm talking
about no. MVP, it's called the Rose Rule. MVP is one of those. You get MVP in your rookie contract, or you get any of them player awards in your rookie contract, you're due for the Supermax.
But on your first contract, if in any contract you make in your contract you make a all NBA team, you can get Supermax
for sure. But I'm saying, like, the individual awards affect the purse too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody cares about 6 men of the year.
I honestly think it ain't a big deal for real. So I mean,
so for me, I think you know, I'm real big on player empowerment and not taking money out of people's pocket. If we're gonna take money out of anybody's pocket, take money out the system.
I mean, if you play lotto and you don't win it, is that taking money out of your pocket, or is that just money you could have got but you didn't win it?
Well, nowadays, if you bet, you losing money if you lose.
Yeah, but it ain't taking money out of your pocket if it wasn't yours to begin with.
It's taxable.
Like, hey, if you get MVP, then you eligible for this Supermax. Well, guess what? There's another rule called 65 games, and you didn't play 65 games, so you're not eligible for MVP. So you didn't get it, so you're not getting a Supermax. You're getting some other max. That ain't taking money out of your pocket. You wasn't eligible.
Nah,
right?
But,
no,
I get. But
what about
if I'm not mistaken, if you get it any
Supermax
time during your contract, you're eligible for it. So I guess 1 year ain't gonna hurt.
What about like when you sign a Supermax, then you get hurt, and you still get to keep all that money?
We call that the good old finesse.
No, we call that the Zion.
Yeah, ain't nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong.
That's Zion. Kawhi.
We call that the Zion.
Hey, Kawhi looking good right now, dog.
Hey, we call it cold as a line with no hair.
You listen, take your pick. We can call it the Zion, the Kawhi, the John Wall,
Bradley Bill,
the Bradley.
Bradley Hill.
Pick your poison. I mean, all these dudes is
Benjamin
scholars and finesse a bag. Ben Simmons.
Oh, he's the ultimate finesser.
These guys are all professors in finesse a bag 101.
So much he got his millions and went to go join the fishing team.
Yeah, I saw a post that someone said the money changed them.
I'm sorry, man. If you can't play the games, you know it is what it. Whatever you lose from not playing the games, it is what it is, man. Like it's like you gotta draw the line somewhere, and every time that line affects somebody that you like, we can't start moving it and trying to figure new stuff out, man. I mean, because there's always gonna be some downside to every rule you make, though.
Now isn't the whole NBA contract guaranteed?
No.
It's more guaranteed than the NFL. That's for sure.
Way more.
Well,
Yeah,
these days because the NFL throwing out a lot of guaranteed money lately.
To quarterbacks.
It's a man up there in Cleveland right now that ain't played in 2 years.
No, so how the NFL do it, and I just did some research. So say for instance, you sign a 7-year contract with me. I'm going to guarantee the first 4 years.
Right.
So years 5, 6, and 7, I'm probably going to cut you if you trash or not what I expect because I don't have to pay those years out. And then they backload those contracts. So you're getting, let's say you're getting paid $10 million year 1, 12 million year 2, 13 million year 3, and so on and so forth. So 5, 6, and 7, you're scheduled to get paid more. So that's why people get cut all the time in the NFL.
Somebody want to address this? Like, she's really mad that this is affecting Jokic. Like, I mean, what can we do?
Okay, so the rule isn't about average. The rule is about this year. Listen, if he can play 74 games this year, he'll finish second in the MVP. If he can't, then he won't get an MVP nod. Cool, it's fine.
If he played 82 games, he was going to finish second in MVP voting.
and if he only plays 64, then he won't finish at all in the MVP voting. It's cool.
Chris, what if he played 92 games?
He'll finish third.
Wimby gonna sneak past him.
Because what team you got traded to? You played 10 extra games.
So he ain't. So he won't getting that award anyway. Huh?
No,
it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Look, we got a dude that's about to win 65 games with his team, and we talking about when. First of all, OKC on pace to win 65 games. They won 68 last year. They on pace to win 65 games.
Only not playing 65 games. One can't win 65 games.
This dude about to win 65 games. He's averaging 32 points.
He's averaging no 50, 40,
90. Listen, Chris, 50, 40, 90.
He's
on 50, 40, 90. He's 42 from 3. He's 56 from 2. And I think he's 89 right now from the free throw line, but it's going up because
it'll probably round up if it's over 5.5.
So he's gonna mess around and be on a 50, 40, 90 with 32 points, 65 wins, and he's probably going to get a nod for second team all defense.
That's crazy.
And we talking about getting the MVP to a stat god. Man,
mind you, at the end of SGA stat line, you got to put in how many fourth quarters he missed.
16.
And still got these numbers.
He can play them 4 quarters and average 40 right now.
If he played for and he's probably being nice to make the race close. If he played them 4 quarters, put the name on the trophy.
Boy, it's averaging 7 assists and 5 rebounds.
And you don't have to learn how to spell it because you got the daggone mock from last year. All you gotta do is run that back.
Plug and play. Rewind it. The closest Jokic gets to an MVP trophy this year is if he makes it by hand to give it to SGA himself.
Hey, but I'm telling you, but if we had an offensive player of the year award, I would vote Jokic number 1, probably. It'd still be a conversation between him, SGA, Luka, and I think that's it. Just maybe Cade. Maybe it'll be a 4-man race for offensive player of the year, right? But points and assists will be big for that. But giving somebody MVP for that when there ain't no defense involved and you don't have the most team success. Ain't no way, dog.
I definitely do think that there should be an offensive player of the year award implemented.
It should be.
It'll eliminate it, but then the lines will probably get muddied on that as well.
Yeah.
So
it'll clear the waters for MVP though.
It should.
And it wouldn't be no muddy waters if you just daggone clean the water and say, hey, this is what we expect. This is our criteria.
And the way the NFL do it, they give offensive player of the year to pretty much the best player that's not a quarterback.
Yeah, I might say the MVP.
Yeah, MVP should just be a quarterback award in the NFL at this point.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, listen,
okay, all right. I got this one. I got this one.
If the quarterback can't throw the ball or hand the ball off, you're going to lose a lot of games.
I got this one, Mel. So that's fine that he played every game to this point. But he's about to miss. He's about to miss enough games to not reach the 65 game threshold, which then would eliminate him from MVP contention.
Listen, guys, if there's a standard, if the standard says you have to play 65 games, if he plays 64 games and never suits up again, it doesn't matter. If he played 82 games the last 10 years, that has nothing to do with this year. If he plays 82 games the next 10 years, that has nothing to do with this year.
I wonder how they decided on 65.
Sweetheart, the rule is the rule. We got to live with the rule, right? And that's all it is. We love you.
Without rules,
and furthermore, to go one level deeper, if he makes the cut, he still won't win the MVP.
How the saying go? If without rules, we would live with the animals.
Is that from like Lord of the Flies?
Somebody said that?
Yeah. Without rules, we would live with the animals.
I think animals got rules though.
Yeah, the rules of engagement.
They got some rules. And if you in
swimming with alligators.
Exactly. If you're in the Lions Den, one of their main rules is if you don't play 65 games, you are not eligible for Lion of the Year.
But what if they see you fighting a bear though, man?
What if you fought a bear last year?
Help the bear then and now. Help the bear then.
Help the bear.
What if the lion got stuck in a prickly bush and was out for 17 games?
Then the lion couldn't be MVP. He could still be king of the jungle, but he wouldn't qualify to be MVP this year. Now next year, maybe.
Try again next year. If, in the words of my friend in the top right, Aaliyah, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again.
Next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
That's a great way to end.
That's a good way to end.
That was a great job, man.
From one horrible defender to another horrible defender. So I want y'all to pay attention to Jeff T. He been burning Luka lately, dog. Just recently, a couple of days ago, he got into it with his co-host B Hen about it's time to put Cade Cunningham over Luka now. Like, we've seen enough. But let's take Luka out of this top 3, top 5 where we got him. It's time to put him where he probably belongs and put Cade where he probably belongs.
He said Cade better than Luka. Who would y'all rather have? Cade. Cade or Luka be here?
Luka. I love Cade.
Give me Cade, bro. He actually play defense, bro. Nobody says Cade's a cone, bro. And there's no disrespect to Luka. I think Luka's one of the greatest offensive talents we ever seen. Facts. But it's just two sides of the basketball. And I wasn't even a defensive guy. Like, y'all know me, I probably was a cone. Shit. But it's too glaring, bro. Like, when everybody in the world knows you not gonna stop nobody.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, when you got compilations of you just chilling, bro.
And then when you can score, I mean, Cade can score just as good as Luka. I mean, Luka probably a little bit of a better scorer, but it ain't like just too far apart. Where like Cade can't get 30 every night. He can. Like, I think he can get 30 every night if he really, really tried.
Yeah, they're gonna say he probably closer to now, ain't he?
I mean, he probably averaged like 27, 28, but
Cade a bucket for shit show.
26.5.
Yeah, like he ain't far off of it. And he can distribute just as good. He averaged 9 assists too. So
yeah, I ain't mad at it, bro.
I'll just take the defensive side of the ball a little more. Like, that team they guard. Ain't nobody getting picked on that whole Detroit team. Nobody getting picked on. You ain't ISOing nobody. Like, every time down. Even though Luka was still busting that, but yeah, 8 turnovers.
I just need Luka though.
Tell me.
All right, Bree. Cade or Luka?
I'm gonna take Cade because with Luka, he's so ball dominant, and I'm not saying Cade isn't, but I think they both play different roles for their team in a sense, and they bring different things to the game. But I'm taking Cade because for for me, if you're still producing at the level that you are on one end of the court, and then you're going on the other end, because defense is very tiring. So if you're able to stick some of the best players on the team and then come down and score and assist and just have that level of intensity and play, I respect the hell out of it. So I would rather pick that. And me as a coach, Luka's just so slow. And he's great, but that's not the type of gameplay I want for my team.
Man, he cheeks, man. He can't be my leader, dog. He can't be my daggone point guard. He can't be my best player. Like I would love to have Luka if he's my second best player and he's not my point guard. I would love it. Small forward. If I had a point guard like Rondo, Luka was my small forward. I had a shooter, but my best player was somebody like I don't know, AD in his prime without the injuries. Then we might can work with something. I need a shot blocker for sure. But I'm not about to get this man the ball every single play, and just because he's slow-footed and can't blow by nobody, he need to screen every single trip down the floor, and then the paint has to be wide open, and everyone has to be able to shoot threes, and everyone has to stand at the three-point line, and that's how we got to run our offense. And then on top of that, on the back end, everyone has to protect him on defense because he can't guard. I can't do it, dog. And I do think Cade is better than him. I've always thought Luka was lower than where everybody put him at. Everybody like to have him top 3 with Jokic and SGA up there. And I don't think I think players like Tatum is better. I think Brown is better. I think Kyrie is better. I think Steph is better. It's a lot of people that I have above Luka just by how bad his defense is and by how ball dominant he has to be to get buckets. You know what I mean? So that's my thoughts on it. But I'm willing to hear everybody's and as a matter of fact, let me play this because Jeff T didn't stop there because just last week he was saying Jaylen Brown was better than Luka too.
Tell me who's on the roster. Name him.
But I'm saying
name him, Ben. Just name him. Ben. Tell me that story or not.
I don't know him.
That's my
I still got it. That's not your point though. I'm still killing. I don't give a fuck who on your roster, nigga. I'm better than you. I'm better than you.
Not really.
Luka is just better than Jaylen Brown, bro. However you cut it.
Not really.
Yes, I am, bro. I'm way better offensively than you.
Oh, how? I average 30 and shoot 50%.
I get a bucket easier than you.
I don't know. I just got 35 games in a row.
And I've been killing longer than you.
I don't know.
I killed when I didn't have nobody. Luka killed when he played with the Mavericks.
Yeah, Kyrie.
No, he ain't always played with Kyrie, nigga. Luka been killing since he got to the NBA.
I ain't say he wasn't. Jaylen Brown been killing
on that.
Jaylen Brown been killing for a long time.
Not longer than Luka or not more. Luka was in the playoffs with a shitty team, bro. when he was carrying the Mavs, bro. He did this shit
Jalen Brunson in them?
Bro, Jalen Brunson wasn't Jalen Brunson. That nigga Jaylen Brown always had Jason Tatum. I'm nothing.
What you mean? Luka had Kyrie. Jalen Brunson was nasty.
Jalen Brown.
The moment Jalen Brunson left Luka,
I'm finally saying
all first team, all NBA.
I'm finally agreeing with Jeff on the show. Jaylen Brown is a killer.
Okay.
You got it out of me, family. You got it out of me, folks. But I'm not going I got to draw the line with the Luka shit.
I seen Luka go. Who they play in the finals? Who they play in the finals?
Oh, okay.
Who they play in the finals?
Be here. He pulling up the
I'm not mad at that.
Who they play in the finals, Luka? Who finals MVP, bro?
Little child.
I'm just saying. Who they play in the finals,
we know
bro?
who's supposed to get it. You're about to make me turn on him again.
Nah, every time.
Britne, which way you leaning, man?
Say it again.
Which way you leaning?
As far as Cade and Luka or Briana and Luka?
Do this. Let's do this real quick because I think you go say Cade, right? Are you gonna say Cade?
For all around player, yeah.
Okay, so if we all kind of think Cade is better than Luka, if you really evaluate Luka for real, how far down the list do you really think he slide? How do he go below Jaylen Brown?
I don't think so.
Immediately, I'm taking anybody who plays consistent and good defense over somebody who doesn't. I don't care about your offensive production, but if I have to take you out in crunch time because you're a liability on defense, you're immediately sliding down the list for me.
the things Luka do well, he does really, really well. The things that he does horrible, they're fucking trash. So like, you just gotta. I mean, you know, you don't expect him to climb a tree. You know what I'm saying? He gonna and then. So the answer is yes, Jaylen. You'll take Jaylen Brown over Luka. You should, because before we even get to the court, what was his off-season and conditioning like? What, you know what I'm saying? I say off-seasoning because I was thinking about Luka. He was probably trying to season some chicken instead of getting some off-season workout. So
I seen him season up here.
Yeah, and so it's a lot going on with Luka before we even get to his defense. He can't defend against the lunchroom. He can't, you know what I'm saying? So you got to take all that into consideration, and you have to surround him with role players, because anybody you put around him now becomes a role player because he needs the ball always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it don't make no sense to pay It don't make no sense to pay a daggone all-star to just stand around and just be a role player.
Yeah.
I'm
like
not.
They had Jalen Brunson, and Jalen Brunson couldn't even boogie, dog.
I know this dude, man, got a podcast. I watch it sometimes, but that man said Nico was right.
Nico was right, dog. And that man also said that when the playoffs start, that's when you really see Luka get taken advantage of, and it's straight casting couch. You get all them big baller correlation, the big BBCs, all them BBCs just be destroying that man on the basketball court, man.
Bro, you're
just
not
taking
calling
over
them that right there, bro. Come on.
Two
big baller
Kawhis and two Draymonds is outrageous work. First off,
really, Mel, like
KD look a little off.
No. We're not going to play with acronyms on this show like that.
Did you
big baller coalition?
That? Did you type that in ChatGPT? Luka on the couch.
Hey, man! If that's not the next shirt that you make, the Big Baller Coalition. If that's not the next shirt you make, bro, it's beef.
The words. Keep them letters. You better put those words.
I don't know. I don't know what y'all getting at, man. It's the Big Baller Coalition. It's the guys who really play on both sides on the court, man. I call them the Big Baller Coalition.
There's no way that Draymond Green is on that list for playing on both sides of the court.
Wait, who put this comment up though?
Oh, my bad. I'm trying to put something else up there. My bad.
Stop. This is too much going on.
He said, "Well, search history got to get seen
for real."
Show the files, show the documents. What that search history look like?
Hey,
KD,
what about,
wait, why KD got the Forrest Whitaker eye?
Hey, what about this one, Jay? What about this one, Jay?
What is up?
That's my favorite one. Everybody else in that phone booth, boy. That can't be nice.
All his teammates in the phone booth, but Jokic got freedom to go everywhere.
What's behind Jokic?
Right? Was that
third
a
leg? Third leg.
That's not what you're talking about, is it?
No, that was the shadow from the player he cropped out.
Oh man, that's too funny, man. But yeah, I'm going Cade. This is how far I would probably go. Let me see if I can pull this list up so I won't miss no names. I'm gonna name all the players I think that's better than Luka. And the thing about his offense,
here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Are we only talking
after you get through like three players, nobody else on that list is better than him offensively.
That's the point. I think that's difficult. I mean, I love that we're holding defense to such a high degree.
And I wouldn't even say nobody better than him offensively. I don't think nobody could. After like three people, I don't think nobody is a better scorer than him.
I don't know, Jay. So look, here's my thing. A pure and the word you said, Briana, a pure scorer can come off the ball and still get his 30. Michael Jordan was a pure scorer. You take him off the ball, he still gonna figure out a way to get 30 because he know how to move without the ball. He know how to use screens. He know how to post up. He know how to get it in the mid range. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can come off a curl action. He can go back door. He moves without the ball. He can catch lobs. All of that. That's a pure
scorer. So you're trying to tell me you ain't never seen Luka move without the ball?
But Luka's so dominant,
no.
he goes to teams and changes
Dude,
their system.
So
and
you
how
don't
they
watch
do
right before the game start and they got to walk that long tunnel before they get to the arena. That man is moving without the ball every day.
Nah,
Bree,
Bree,
I'm not calling that dominance.
I'm calling that. I'm calling
you
that
go into
lack.
a system and they change around you.
Yeah,
you don't
that means
no adjustments.
No, that
they
means
just want
that
you
he
to show
can't
up
make
and
the
play how
adjustment,
you
though.
want.
Yeah, but Bree, that means he
Dominant,
can't
though.
make the adjustment.
That's an organization and a team being held hostage.
Right. I don't know if that's a plus.
Well, they didn't have to
This
change
isn't-
much anyway. They was already doing it
It's
for a guy
not-
with no hairline.
I brought that point up just to speak to Luka not moving off the ball. I don't think it's because he can't. It's because he's has never been required to.
It's because
So-
he can't.
No, every player is required to move without the ball, though. Like it's not even a such thing as not being required to. Like that, as soon as you start playing basketball, that's a requirement. Just
But
like
see, he
defense.
If you in a
He
certain
got a little bit
system-
of difficulty with the first part of move without the ball, just the move. Yeah, that that traps him up a lot right there.
You know what? That makes sense because he don't have the ball on defense, and that's probably why he's not moving on defense.
Yeah,
and when he has the ball, he
lets him know
he
that
has
something's
that.
in motion.
When he has the ball, he has that slow ass pace that's good for his heart rate because as soon as he moves too fast, the breathing gets accelerated.
I'm cool with his slow pace. I like everything Luka do.
I
With
like
the
his
ball
switch
to
up.
do
He can speed it up a little bit. I like the switch
Yeah,
up.
I like what Luka can do with the ball. The only thing I don't like about Luka with the ball is that if he can't get by you, like most people that can't get by you, my next option is okay, I got to get the ball up. Like I don't have the advantage right here. But his option is, I can't get by you, step back three. I don't care how far behind the 3-point line I am. And he shoots about 15 of those a game, and he's shooting it at 30%. And just because he hit 2 in a row and it looks pretty, like people really think that this dude is a sharpshooter. But he's shooting at 30%. He's shooting 10 to 12 threes a game, step back because I can't blow by nobody.
Right.
That's horrible. But here's my list. I think SGA is better than Luka. I think Jokic is better than Luka. I think Jaylen Brown is better. I think Anthony Edwards is better. I think Steph is better. I think Cade Cunningham is better. I think Durant is better.
You lost me at Jokic.
I was a little.
Like, why are you putting
the same
centers
person,
in there?
just one is taller.
I think Cooper Flag is better.
Ooh.
Oh,
I think Scotty Barnes is better. I think Jason Tatum is better. It's about 10 people. Luka is out of my top 10, dog.
You lost me at AD. Like,
They got disrespectful.
I feel like I'm looking at Luka's stats, by the way. Like, I hear you about, all his threes that he's shooting, but even the last game, he shot 57% from the field overall, and he took 26 shots, and only 8 of those were threes.
That got blown out too, and he had how many turnovers?
He had 9
How many
turnovers.
turnovers? 9
He's
turnovers.
averaging 5.2 turnovers. He's
9.
averaging 5.2 turnovers.
He's averaging 5 turnovers a game.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Golly.
He has
That's
a
what happened when
minus
you get a
right now.
slew-footed slow point guard.
It's Luka, right?
A slew-footed slow point.
What you expect him to do?
God, 5 turnovers is nasty work.
No, but you didn't hear how many turnovers he said he had last game.
No,
How
he
many
had
turnovers
9.
he
He had
last game,
9.
Bree?
He had 9.
9.
Yeah,
How many turnovers did the Lakers have as a whole? How many
That was against Detroit too, and that's what it was looking like.
Well,
That's what it was looking like right there.
really solid, but I'm not making no excuse. This was against the Phoenix. This was against Phoenix.
Oh, how many he have against Detroit?
I don't think he played. Did he play against Detroit? I don't think he played.
They haven't played them since the 30th, so Tuesday. He had 8 turnovers against Detroit.
Lord have mercy.
Wait. He had 8 and then 9.
Oh, okay. My bad. The stat muse starts at the bottom. He had 8, 5, 6, 4. Those are his last 4 games. It's 8, 5, 6, 4.
Goodness
gracious. That's unreal, dog. That's unreal. That's your
big
Yeah,
baller
11
coalition.
assists though.
The big baller coalition.
Not saying that makes up for it, but not
that's-
all turnovers
It don't
are
make
his
up
fault
for it.
either.
That assist turnover
When you almost 1 for 1 turnovers to assist, then it doesn't mean shit to me.
Yeah. His minus was
especially when you hold the ball the entire game and nobody else can get an assist but you. Hey, we got a call on the phone. Caller, can you hear us? Well, I thought we had a caller. Caller, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's good? What's good? What's up? What's your thoughts?
What's going, man? I think you need to be drug tested if you think all these people is better than Luka, man. Come on, bro.
I do.
You crazy, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
what's going on, though?
When you take in totality of both ends of the floor and actually playing the game of basketball, like I'm talking about playing the game of it, not like Luka is out there scoring, but other people are playing the game. Like Michael Jordan played the game. He played the game to win. Luka is playing to score. He's playing to get stats. That's fun to him. Like when people are challenging him to defend and play a good brand of basketball, his personality is to automatically go into depression. And he's not having fun no more and all that stuff. I seen it happen in Dallas. He said, I'm not having fun no more because he was getting coached too hard. You know what I mean? So this is not good basketball. I can't take your numbers that you get with bad basketball and celebrate it. They don't make me think you're good. That just makes me think that you got some talent and you just don't know how to play.
No, I get what you're saying, but also you got to look at team success when you compare it to Luka's his first full year with the Lakers. They were number 5 in the West right now. Like you got to, LeBron been out for a while. He put the team on his shoulder. You got to really judge him for what he's actually doing right now.
And which is what? What is he doing?
Look at the Lakers. They're an older team. They're not that well. They're not doing that good. They're not a good team, man. Look at the Lakers roster. Who do they have?
What you mean? Who they got? They got a player that's supposed to be top 5 or top 3, and then they got a player in LeBron that's supposed to be GOAT level, and then they got a player in Reeves that's averaging 30 points.
Yeah, but LeBron was out half the year, right?
Okay.
Austin Reeves is injured right now.
Right.
I mean,
how many games did Jalen Williams miss for OKC for SGA?
Yeah, it's a little different though, man. That's a young team. That's a young core. They've been together for a while. Luka just got to the Lakers this season. It's tough. You can't really compare a full season team.
Like 26.
Just won a championship. Just won a championship.
The same issues that Dallas was having with Luka in Dallas is now happening in LA. I think that tells a lot of the story.
Well, look who the Lakers got around him though. Look who Luka got to work with.
But the same issues. Yeah, but the same issues are happening everywhere Luka go, no matter who's around him. It's the same issue: turnovers, bad shot selection, no defense, and mediocre play. We can't keep blaming the people that are around him. Like if you play a good brand of basketball, they don't have to be that talented. Like you get what I'm saying? Like what people that plays with Luka are asked to do is play defense enough to cover up for a guy who can't defend. So he's got 4 guys, he got to guard 5 every play that Luka is on the floor. And then on offense, the only thing that you can get is a catch and shoot 3 or set a screen and roll and catch a lob. Luka is doing everything else. I have the ball all the time. So if I'm Jalen Brunson and I have the ability to take my man in ISO situations or 1-on-1, or if I'm Porzingis and I can post up, I'm not allowed to do that in Luka's offense. Porzingis could only sit in the corner and stretch the floor as a 3-point shooter, and so could Brunson. So we couldn't see none of that. Same thing with Michael Porter Jr. With Jokic, all Michael Porter Jr. could do was sit in the corner and shoot threes. Now in Brooklyn, we can see what he can do with the ball. So if you're telling that everybody around you that the best player is the only person who can have the ball in this offense and make plays, and all you can do is catch and shoot, you know how hard it is just to catch and shoot when you got other talents.
Yeah,
rhythm shooter.
Michael Porter Jr. is a bad example. Look at the Brooklyn Records. Like he's not whatever he's doing is not transitioning to wins.
See, you just gave Luka credit for being on the Lakers for this, this is his, he just got there. It's a young team that just put
together. But he's getting the W's. That's the difference between him and Michael Porter Jr. Luka is actually above 500.
Well, Luka is better than Michael Porter Jr. though. I didn't mention Michael Porter Jr. name when I went down that list. So
you had the Nets have been a dumpster fire for the last 8 years.
And let's also not forget that a lot of these wins are contributed to what Austin Reeves was doing before he got hurt.
Correct. I don't know, man. I think Luka is outside of the top 10, man. It just is what it is. Defense matters. Defense matters, and how you play offense matter as well. Numbers is not the only thing that matter. How you got them numbers matter as well.
I somewhat agree with you, but I also think your team's success has a lot to do with it. So I think the Lakers are doing good for what they have, with their record they have right now.
I don't know. What's your thoughts, Bri, on that?
You said Britt?
No, Bri.
Oh.
What's your thoughts on that?
I'm kind of with the caller a little bit. Like when you started reading off some of the names, I just didn't agree with some of those, and I think that's what sparked the conversation, possibly. But with Luka versus Cade, I say Cade, but Luka, I can't say he's out of my top 10.
Is Tatum better than Luka?
Because here's the thing though, Mel. In one breath, you have been giving Jokic his props this season.
Correct.
So if you're gonna do that, I'm trying to figure out why you're being so hard on Luka.
Because Luka's defense and his offense is totally different from you. Jokic is not a good defender either, but Luka is even worse than Jokic. So that's the defensive part. And then on the offense, Jokic is a big man, so he's not as ball dominant as Luka. So what Jokic does on the offensive end don't hurt his team as much as Luka's offense hurt his team. Like Luka gets those numbers, but how he get his numbers actually hurt his team. So let's forget about the positive. We already know the positive is stats. Let's talk about the adverse stuff that goes on with a player. And I can count the adverse things. Luka's turnovers is adversely affecting his team. Luka's defense is adversely affecting his team. Luka's ball dominance is adversely affecting his team. Luka's pouting and doing the sucker salute. You called me for a foul is adversely affecting his team. His attitude adversely affecting his team. His conditioning is adversely affecting his team. Like he has too many things that's affecting his team in an adverse way for him to also be a top 5 player.
But you don't believe Scottie Barnes better than Luka.
Allegedly, the coach said that the Lakers are struggling with identity since LeBron came back. So, do you think LeBron being back is affecting Luka and the Lakers' success?
I think it has a small effect, but the real effect is not that they don't have an identity. It's the fact that the identity is actually Luka. Like every team takes on the identity of the coach and the best player. So JJ Redick is not being 100% honest. They do have an identity. He's just in denial about what their identity is. They suck on defense. They turn the ball over too much, and they don't care. Those are all attributes from their best player. It trickles down.
Right. I think the Lakers are also in a bad spot because you can't do two things at the same time. But you can't cater to LeBron and like keep him on the team and still have Luka as your now like you transition into the Luka phase. You have to fully transition to the Luka phase, and you kind of say you gotta say goodbye to LeBron. Like you can't do both at the same time. You're gonna have conflict. Also, you have Austin Reeves. It's a contract year for him. He's overperforming. You kind of like got to see what you got. How these two pair together, and I think the Lakers got to pull a trade and get LeBron out of there.
I agree,
and see what
I agree
what him and Austin Reeves could do. Because I think with him and Austin Reeves in the background, that's the best backcourt and one of the best backcourt in the NBA.
The best backcourt, you think so?
Yeah.
That's tough. So. I know a couple of backcourts is better.
I mean, they are better. They are better backcourts, but I think they one of the best.
You could say that they're one of the best scoring backcourts when they percolate. I haven't seen Austin Reeves in a pressure cooker yet, so I gotta see him in the playoffs when everything gets intense to see if he go show up or not. But when they both cooking, yeah, man, they tough. They tough for sure. They tough for sure, man. But man, I appreciate the call, man. I'm gonna get one more call in here real quick, then we're gonna move to the next topic, man. Thanks though.
No, I appreciate you got your Mel. You know who you talking to though, right?
I already know this show. I knew.
yeah. All right, man. Appreciate
that. All right, bro. Yep.
Good. Yep. All right.
Caller from Texas, what's up?
What's up, bro?
What's good?
I don't even know what that dude's talking about, man.
Well, he's a LeBron fan, so he rooting for the Lakers too.
I get all that. I get all that, but this is generation stuff. Like when you look at, like, I'm not trying to get on Briana or whatever, but it's like y'all make excuses and y'all want to make it all well because no, you can't play defense because you're a fat ass. Period. You get paid millions of dollars every year, and you can't slide your feet. Not even try. Like you to the point where he doesn't even try. It's gotten to the point where he doesn't try to move his feet. He's defeated in that part of life. He's like, oh man, they gonna take me to this casting couch and do what they gonna do to me because he's weak and he's fat.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me jump in real quick, and I apologize, but hey, man, for anybody that's trying to say whatever against our friend from Serbia, chill out, man. I don't know what, like, I remember like about 4 months ago, somebody was in the comment section trying to, like, I don't know what y'all doing. I didn't see the comment, but it seemed like somebody got an issue with her. And I need y'all to lay off, man. If I see the comment, I'm gonna go ahead and remove you from the channel and block you, man. So y'all chill out.
No, I just sent that in. Yeah, I just put one in there.
Okay, I appreciate it, man. She a friend of the show, man. Don't treat people like that. My bad. Go ahead.
No problem. No, but again, like it's like this whole discussion. You're talking about Jokic and not having the game. Well, if it's a standard, it's a standard, and every time you change the standard, you created a new standard.
Mm-hmm.
Like so. Like, I could care less who gets it. I don't care which one of them millionaires get it, quite frankly, if you want to be straight up about it. I just want the one who earned it to get it. And if you can't make 65 games, you didn't earn it. Period. I mean, it's like, okay. And the thing that they should be thinking about is, why did they have to come up with a rule for this generation to have 65 games? Why did that even have to be spoken? It's because they're soft. The reason you're getting injured is because you're soft. The reason that you're getting these soft body
soft tissue
injuries, lower body injuries, is because you're soft. Because you're a fat ass. That's why. And the reason Jokic ain't gonna come back quick is because he's as big as a damn horse and he can't get mobile until he gets all the way healed or whatever on his therapy. That's the reason. So I could seriously, like, to me, if you can't play both sides of the game that has two sides to it, you're 50%. At best, you're 50% of a player.
I agree with that.
And Luka has been pampered. This is the thing. Luka been pampered his whole career. They've made like Briana said, they made adjustments. They had to adjust him. No, they had to adjust him because he's a petulant child. Because he can't play basketball like you're supposed to play basketball. He can't participate like all the other kids. He refuses to be a team player because he's never had to be. Because everything has to revolve around him. Again, and that goes back to LaFleur. That's where all this crap starts.
It always
man, you can go back.
It always come back to
does,
LeBron.
though. But when it comes to this generation, it all goes back to him. That's who they've been looking at. That's all the excuse making and all the other stuff. It's all coming back to him.
Well, let me ask you this, Joe. How far down the list do Luka slide in your personal list?
He's not on my list at all. He's not even in the list. He
gotta be on the list though. But take your personal bias out. Like, where is he realistically on the list, man? Like, evaluate him. We know he's a great offensive player, man. Evaluate him
offensively. But see, that's the thing. For me, he's not in top 15 for me. But the reason that when people say he's a great offensive player, okay. If I said, okay, I need you to watch these kids, and they're like, okay, in this room, and you're real good at watching them in this room, but now it's time to go to the park day. One of them gets bit by a dog, one of them gets hit by a truck. Are you a great babysitter?
Nah.
When you had him in front of TV, TV all day, you were great at it then.
Yeah, I'm great at babysitting inside the house.
Okay, but when we out in the environment where it's a little bit rougher, you got to move your behind a little bit. You got to keep your eyes on the ball, on the kids. I got a fatality and I got a child has been mauled. So are you like, what are you? You're you. Right? No, I mean, like, see, that's the thing. You're saying he's a great offensive player. If all you got to do is expend energy on one side of the ball, you have an advantage over everybody else who's giving it both ways. When everyone else is having to expend energy both ways, all you got to do is reserve, and then and do what you do, and then you still can't get past people and got to go to a step back, and then after all that. Then you go into power saving mode and you wait. Y'all have fun down there. Great. Okay, come on back. Boom, I'm great. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna keep the ball in my hand, so I'll make sure you black folks don't run faster, and have me bust my heart out here.
Yo.
Now, Joe, I mean, like, let's see this thing. Let's just keep it real. This is what you get when you get all these Europeans in here, and I ain't trying to be racist.
I gotta stop. All right. I gotta stop it, dog. I gotta stop it because you about to. Okay, hey man, thanks for the call.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame devil.
Nah, you spitting. You spitting, man. I appreciate the call though, man. Thanks, Funky Tail.
All right, now.
All right, no doubt.
Have a good one, y'all.
Peace,
hey, he was about to go in.
He said
it's
one
tough,
got
man.
mauled by a dog and one got hit by a truck.
Hey, yeah, that's a bad babysitter, dog. But inside the house, you dope though. If
you great inside the house.
Yeah. If y'all long as y'all stay in the crib.
On the porch, as soon as you step off the porch, it's a wrap. They picking them off.
It's just something about the other end.
Something about outside. Ain't do it. Can't step outside. In the house, we go.
Hey, hold on, you got the baby out here with no shoes on. You ain't even put the. Come on, dog.
It's 15 degrees and the baby ain't got no coat.
Yo, man, boy, that's too funny, man. Oh my god. All right, man. So look, listen. So so if we already talked about the 65 game rule. And we talked about all like Luka. I think he's already missed close to 10 games. It's possible he might not make the 65 game threshold. Wemby look like he not gonna make it. It looks like Jokic not gonna make it. So when it really boils down to the MVP candidates, it's gonna boil down to SGA and Cade. Does Cade have a shot at winning this thing?
The homer in me would love to say yes. I would love to say yes. But SGA is just different. SGA is balling on a different level right now. He's balling better than what he did last season and the season before that when he should have won MVP the first time. He's reaching newer and newer heights each year.
What you like about what he's doing right now this year?
He's more efficient, just and how well he's I think his all around game has just gotten better. Like we knew what he was on defense. That hasn't changed. There's no drop off in that. The scoring is I think there's an uptick in his scoring. I mean,
he's shooting the three a whole lot better this year too.
He's shooting the three a lot better, and the fact that you can get 30 points in 3 quarters, when he averaged, I think he averaged just about 30 last year, right? But he was playing all 4 quarters.
He got the scoring title last year.
Yeah, but he was playing all 4 quarters. The fact that he can get the scoring title this year, and is then played in what, almost half of the games, no fourth quarters.
16 out of 32 games.
I mean, dude is just putting the ball in the bucket at a high rate. On top of the fact that he's still getting his teammates involved. Chet is still getting 20-point games. J-Dub is getting 20-point games. The team is just is balling on a different level. I do like what Cade is doing in Detroit, though. Cade is really coming into his own as a potential superstar. I just think there needs
potential superstar. You don't think he's a superstar already?
He's a star.
You got to see him do something in playoffs.
He's a star. And I think for me, for Cade, watching Cade, I love it. I'm rejuvenated with Detroit basketball again. You know what I'm saying? And it's incredible to watch. And to the conversation earlier, Cade is doing it and not being ball dominant. Cade can bring the ball up, or Cade.
He been ball dominant.
But no, he's not ball dominant like Luka is.
No, not like Luka, but he's the point guard and he's averaging 9 assists. Like he's doing
his job.
He's doing it a little bit like Luka, but not quite as extreme. Like he's doing it in a good way. He comes off the ball enough times, and where he don't wear himself out, and he's still playing really good defense. So I respect what he's doing. Dame Lillard was kind of like that too, but it was more respectable the way they did it. Like Luka is just disrespecting the.
Mm-hmm.
Golly.
But I think again, like SGA is just too good right now. I think Cade could definitely finish the season second in MVP voting, and I would be perfectly fine with that. But I think it's really SGA's trophy to lose, barring anything crazy happening, like God forbid an injury, or he just falls off a cliff production wise. I don't see any of that happening, but as long as it's SGA's trophy to lose. And I'm perfectly okay with Cade being second this year. Cade is on the way. Don't get it twisted. Cade is on the way.
So he ain't done nothing to challenge SGA for his SGAs to lose. That's what you're saying.
I think Cade is doing well, and of course Cade is going to get better, but I think SGA is just that much better right now.
Okay. And how you see it, Britne?
I'm similar in a way. I think for me, what impressed me most about SGA, once he figured it out. I didn't think confidence could take another level, could take another step. Boy, his confidence is right now. So dominance of this kid, I don't see anybody overstepping or overtaking over anything. SGA. He's hot. He's one right now, and I think he's been my MVP last year. So, I like Cade Cunningham. I watched him a few times this season, and then against the Sixers, that's what really impressed me the most to see him. And the things that he was doing on both sides of the basketball and the clutch gene that he has. Cade got a clutch gene, and so does SGA. I just think SGA, like I said, he figured it out. So, and the fact that you sitting during fourth quarters,
yeah, that's crazy,
insanity.
That's ridiculous. Still
not sitting in fourth quarters because you getting blown out. Sitting in fourth quarters because y'all blowing people out.
Yeah. SGA like, okay, I'm done. I did my job. I want to take some rest. This is my what do they call it?
This is my way of load management.
Yeah, this is my load management. Like I did my job. Now I'm going to take a rest. So I think it's just impressive. Averaging over 30, playing 3 quarters. Like that's crazy. That's ridiculous. So
and credit to that organization and that front office for being able to build a team that
Mhm.
you're up 35-40 when the fourth quarter starts and you don't lose that lead a bit when your stars sit out.
have credit
Right.
to SGA for doing the work for him to become this type of player.
Mm-hmm.
Like my
Yeah.
goodness. And he's doing it on both sides of the ball. It's not just
Both sides of the ball, yeah.
I'm an offensive player. No,
And he's in good
basketball-
shape too. He's in good shape. I'm gonna tell you what I noticed OKC is doing this year, because when you build a roster where you got a lot of players that are good enough to get in the rotation, it's kind of hard pleasing all of them. So what they've been doing, if you notice, every now and then they'll pull somebody out of the lineup. They won't play that game just so they can get somebody else off the bench in the lineup. So Case and Wallace and SGA are the only two players who've played. I think SGA's played 33 out of the 34 games, and Case and Wallace has played 32 of the games. Everyone else, and AJ Mitchell. AJ Mitchell has played 32 of the games as well. So SGA missed one game, and the other two has missed two. Everybody else has missed 8 or more games because they're like Caruso. They're rotating them out. Like they resting them, but they're not resting their best player. So his teammates are load management, and they're just rotating them, and they're just saying, okay, we just keep SGA in. At some point, he probably go get a rest right before the playoffs. You know, he might sit the first, the last 2 games maybe. But so far, everyone's getting rest except SGA.
We gotta give credit to SGA too, his leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, I think he's an amazing leader, and how he just, the way he is with the media, the way he is with the fan, the way he is with his team, he don't get too low, too high. He's just like this level-headed, hardworking superstar, if you ask me.
Which I want to give credit to Cade too, because you can start seeing that leadership gene in Cade as well. That team just files in behind him. Like he's the captain. Like they're buying into what JB is preaching as the coach. They're buying into the system that they're running with Cade at the head, and you can see like everybody is bought into what's going on in Detroit, all the way down to, you can see it like Marcus Sasser, bench guy, but when he gets in, he plays like, this is my moment. Like nobody's ever, and it starts with Cade. Like Cade really is setting the tone in that locker room. So his leadership gene is coming into focus too.
Go ahead, Bree. You've been quiet on this segment.
Oh, because I agree to everything that people are saying. I mean, someone who doesn't watch basketball yesterday, I was talking, he asked me, he said, who's the best player in the league right now? And immediately I said SGA. It's really no.
Oh, you think he's the best? I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well, why you think he's the best?
His efficiency, his leadership. I love seeing him play. Like when I was watching him against the Spurs, he was sticking De'Aaron Fox. And that's like one of the quickest guards in the league. So you're telling me you're sticking De'Aaron Fox, and then you coming down and doing what you're doing offensively? It's just insane.
Cardio is immaculate.
Yeah. And he's older than Luka, isn't he? Or is SGA 25? Maybe he's a year younger.
That's a good question. I gotta check. I don't know.
Let me check his age real quick.
Who?
Yeah. SGA and Luka.
Luka's
SGA
26.
27.
Luka's
SGA
26.
is older. Yeah, SGA is older than Luka.
And don't shy away from the moments to me.
Yeah.
I wanna address something about SGA real quick though, because I see people in the comments, and it's a thing that people like to talk about. They say that SGA foul baits. Where was the cry for when James Harden was doing it at an egregious level? Still does it. People talk about SGA pushing off. Everybody pushes off. You're just mad because SGA hits the bucket after he does it.
Yeah, James Harden pushes off. You're right. James pushes off. I think Tyrese Maxey sometimes does a little.
Paul George pushes off. Everybody pushes off. When they do that quick drive and stop, everybody
Jalen
pushes.
Brunson,
KD pushes
Jalen
off.
Brunson definitely pushes off.
KD pushes off.
Yeah.
But because SGA knows exactly when to do it, how to use it, and he hits the bucket still, now it's a problem?
I think what it is
Luka foul baits. I just watched it again. I'm sorry, Mel. He foul baits.
Luka and Jokic foul bait more than anybody.
Against the Pistons, Luka literally, and I thought they had fixed the rule where they said that if you lean into the contact as the offensive player, it's an offensive foul. Luka literally pump fake. He got Asar Thompson in the air. Asar Thompson went straight up and tried to come back and go off to the side. And Luka literally dove into Asar Thompson. Is that now foul baiting? But now it's only a problem because SGA does it. Everybody does it.
You can't get caught up in that, Chris, because the only reason why they're saying it is because they don't have anything they can attack about his game or his character or his off court or his, like, he's not out of shape. He's not lazy on defense. He plays defense, or, you know what I mean? He can shoot free throws. He can shoot threes. He can score. He can do, like, he don't turn the ball over a lot. He don't miss a lot of games. He don't load manage. So how do you attack him? They got to find something, and there's no such thing as a perfect player. And if the worst thing you can find about me is that I get to the free throw line by whenever I feel contact, I exaggerate it so the refs can know I got hit, or sometimes I might act like I got, because sometimes I like somebody giving him chest on the drive, and he bounced off of it and then threw the shot up, and he baited the referee. That wasn't a foul. I wouldn't have called that, but the referee called it. He got baited. But everyone does that. But if that's the only negative you got against a player is, oh man, you foul bait, then that must be a really good player.
And Jimmy
when you start talking about when you start talking about negatives about Jokic, you're talking about defense. You're talking about stat padding. You're talking about playing a horrible brand of offense that just suits your stats. Like, it's a lot to be said about that. Same thing with Luka. Same thing with a lot of other players. Donovan Mitchell, LeBron, KD, and his turnovers. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. People, clutch gene. Like, SGA got it all. So it is what it is. I don't even pay attention to it. I don't pay attention to it. But we got a really fun segment.
If you call it for one, you gotta call a spade for everybody that plays the damn spade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Moving the goalpost is unacceptable.
I got a quick question for you guys.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned 3 of the 5 top MVP, whatever players are gone, right? Or most likely gone. I'm not gonna say gone, but most likely. Who would you say is the next 3?
So SGA and Cade right now is
SGA, Cade, and I think you got to put Jaylen Brown in there.
Oh, true. Tyrese Maxey.
Unfortunately, Tyrese Maxey might get some consideration. He might get some votes. He might get some votes for sure.
Why you gotta say unfortunately is crazy?
Yeah, it is insane.
Where are we putting Jalen Brunson at?
I was gonna say, what about Jalen Brunson?
Right there with Maxey. I think Brunson and Maxey is on I think they're right there.
Jaylen Brown before Jalen Brunson.
I am.
You were doing that the other day with the All-Star voting, y'all. He was doing that.
Yeah, I know.
Out of the 2 Jalen's, I'm taking Brunson every time.
I don't know, man.
I think Brunson takes a bit of just a smidge of a hit because he has Cat.
But that's Cat. That's Cat though. Who does anybody else not get frustrated when we see Cat like take the ball every time and just drives it in? Like, anybody else get frustrated by how dominant of a ball like that Cat is so dominant with the ball?
But we got to remember. We got to remember. Jaylen Brown is doing this by himself.
He is Derek White.
Jaylen Brown is doing this by himself.
I know.
It wouldn't be by himself if they played Anthony Simons correctly.
Actually, let's actually talk about this though, because Jaylen Brown got lucky to be on the Celtics. If he wasn't on the Celtics, I think it'd be another Michael Porter Jr. in the Nets case. Because if you watch their offense and their coaching system, Missoula got them together. How you telling me you got Quetta who can't even jump off the ground? You got Peyton Pritchard who's 6'2". You got Derek White and then Jordan Walsh. And your system is still running well. You put Luke Garza in there, y'all still running pretty effortlessly. Like, their system itself is great. So I agree. Jaylen Brown is great, but if we put him on a different team as he is right now,
He's still gonna be the same guy.
We're not giving the Celtics system enough credit here.
Well, I mean, the reason why the Celtics system works is because it starts with defense. You know what I mean? And we mistaken, like, defense has been so whack in the last 10, 15 years that now that some teams have decided, no, we're going back to playing real good defense, physical defense. We look at that and, like, people look at OKC and say that's a super team. All they doing is playing defense. That's all they doing. And that's what Boston does. And they're just relying on Brown to get those 30 points a game. He's a bucket, man.
He's delivering that. I guess what I'm saying. Do you hear what I'm saying though?
You're saying that the
Celtics
system
are winning, and it's not just because Jaylen Brown's getting them 30 points. Because if that was the case, then the Nets would be winning. Do you see what I'm saying here?
I understand that the Boston Celtics they're on a string with their offense, and the system is good, but I can't use that to discredit Jaylen Brown, because I think Jaylen Brown would, he would still be getting the same points. But yeah, you're right. The wins.
I'm not discrediting Jaylen. I promise I'm not discrediting Jaylen.
It's a marriage.
But if Jalen Brunson and Jaylen Brown have about the same stats, and Jalen Brunson still has these, Mikal Bridges is even in the top 10, 15 being considered as an all-star. And look at Jalen Brunson still thriving. There's 4 Knicks players being considered as all-stars, and Jalen Brunson is still that guy.
That shows you that shows you that Jalen Brunson has a little bit higher level of help than Brown got. Remember, Brown lost 5 key players. Right? The record they got now, they weren't even supposed to have. And that system that we're saying is so good was trashed the first 10 games and then got turned around. So you got to get kudos to Mazzulla and all those players, but definitely got to get kudos to Brown. And then the last part of it is who's better on defense, Brown or Brunson?
It's harder to get by Brown than it is Brunson.
Now I noticed.
I just feel like now we're just gonna always go to defense. I'm sorry, Brittany. Now it's like, okay, then who's better on defense? After we said all that, now it's okay, but who's better on defense? Come on, yo. Now that's about to make that point low hanging fruit, and it's not about to be credible if you oversaturate it.
Well, I mean, you can't oversaturate half of the game. You can oversaturate the triple double. You can't oversaturate defense when you literally have to play defense.
Jalen Brunson plays defense. So now we're going to say Jalen Brunson don't play no defense?
We didn't say that. Just who plays better defense.
Better how? Please expand on your defensive point.
If somebody at the point guard position was going off against the Knicks, is Jalen Brunson your first option to say, hey, slow him down for a quarter? Because I know when Luka was going off, we put Brown on him and said, Brown, get in him. Casting couch. Do I need to remind you, is Jalen Brunson on this picture?
He doesn't.
Do you see Brunson anywhere?
He be the best defender on his team. And look at his height. They're not going to be putting him on anybody too crazy.
Life's not fair. I understand. I mean, it's not Brown's fault that he's 6'5" or 6'7". He might be 6'7".
That's the point. That's the point I'm trying. Like, I see where you're trying to go with this, but my rebuttal to that is these guys aren't even the same height. And Jalen Brunson is still delivering.
I understand. I love Jalen Brunson, and I think he competes on the defensive end.
Jaylen Brown playing better defense doesn't make him a better player than Jalen Brunson, who still plays good defense. Like, we're not going to take away Jalen Brunson just to prove your point for Jaylen Brown.
Well, hold on, Bree. If we're saying that they're even offensively and it cancels out, the only thing that's left is defense. So there's no way of us to make a determining.
I didn't say they canceled out. You said that.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. I thought you said that. My bad.
I said if anything, the stats, Jaylen Brown's last December has been amazing. I'm not going to knock that. His December month has elevated his stat line overall. Whereas though Jalen Brunson has played this whole season like this.
Yeah. His December month was good too. I think he got Eastern Conference Player of the Week. Month, which made Jaylen Brown mad.
So, Bree, do you think, or who do you think offensively?
Say it again.
Who do you think offensively?
Who do you think offensively is better?
Is better. I'm sorry.
I think Jaylen Brown shoots more threes. He got that up on him for sure. But Jalen Brunson's mid-range game is undeniable. It's unstoppable. And he has this unique ability and size. He can put a guard on the block. Not saying he does it a lot, but he just has that way about him. It's so unique to his game that I respect. And I love, and it separates him from a player like Jaylen Brown. So offensively, maybe Jaylen Brown has more versatility and has what's like a long a deeper bag, quote unquote, if you're talking about each level of offense that a player can have. But I think Jalen Brunson.
Do you have any rich dressing for this word salad you serving?
You gonna let me finish my point?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I put blue cheese on my salad.
Tell him, Bree. Tell him.
So to answer your question, Britne, I think Jaylen Brown does have more versatility on offense. So
don't be talking about little sisters like that. She ain't serving nobody no salad.
Hey,
Frank been in the comments going crazy.
God dang, Frank, protect me like that.
Frank been wilding.
Kill me.
Frank. we talking basketball. Frank been in there going back and forth about Bree and Rick.
Frank trying to
he trying to get somebody that Frank footer.
I like hamburgers.
Really, Mel.
She said, "I like hamburgers." Frank been somebody need to go check on Frank. Need to go check on Frank. It might have been a minute. Might have been a cool minute for Frank. Somebody go do a wellness check on Frank, man. Send them boys by the house.
Frank watching the show with a Luka Doncic jersey dress on with no drawers.
I can't with y'all. I can't.
Oh man.
Oh man. I'm gonna do the show with a Shaq jersey on with nothing else. Just Shaq jersey and some footy.
Hey, you know that's called tea time, right?
Yeah, I heard about it.
You finna go tea time?
Oh, geez.
Hey, Bree, Bree, you got
tea time and then stand up on camera.
Bree, you still got your college jersey?
Hey, no, I burned it. It don't exist.
Britne got a Jalen Hurts jersey somewhere around there.
Oh, she.
Britne might get a daggone Jalen Hurts belt if she win this pick'em joint. I'm mad, dog.
I'm hot. I'm out of it. I don't think unless y'all royally fuck up this week. Yeah.
Which Chris, this last,
I'm 6 games. Happened. I'm 6 games back though.
You toast. You toast. Only person got a chance is me.
Not true. It might happen because this is a game where certain teams sit their starters, certain others won't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's interesting, man. The only way I win is if I rattle off a perfect week and y'all drop 6 games out this week. That's it.
Yeah. Good luck.
I wanted that belt this year, man. I just didn't do good in fantasy at all this year.
I didn't either, man. Well, I was in the championship game, so I ain't gonna say I ain't do good, but I'm used to that number 1 spot all times, man.
Basketball fantasy, that's just trash.
Basketball fantasy.
Listen, and Bree, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gave it a shot. I have not adjusted my lineup in 2 months.
Britne and Joseph are the only ones playing. It may be Jay. Jay will play sometimes.
I'm playing too, Bree.
I haven't adjusted my lineup in a good minute.
I forgot to adjust to the last 4 games. I was like,
I be getting notifications. So and so is in your starting lineup and ruled is out. I'm like,
bruh, my whole lineup be out. I'm like, dude, I can't drop these good players and pick up people. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, bruh. I need a second, dog. I need a second.
And whole time, I be seeing Bree transactions all the time. Drop this person, pick up this person. I was just like, you know what? You got it.
Bree undefeated. She stopped podcasting so she can win this thing.
It's not gonna feel good to win the league when y'all not even playing.
Hey, it feels good to me. I don't care. I'm still talking jump. If I win, I'm still talking jump.
Just consider this your LeBron 2020 bubble ring.
Huh?
Consider this your bubble ring, Bree.
No, definitely a bubble ring.
Don't count it.
Hey, listen, just an update on this Denver and Cleveland game. Without Valanciunas, because he got hurt last game, without Jokic, without Aaron Gordon, without Cam Johnson, and they're winning by 9 going into the fourth quarter. And Murray has 31 with 7 assists and 0 turnovers. They playing good. And Watson got 19. Now, mind you, they don't have a center. They're playing 4 guards and a small forward trying to stop. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I love how Denver is actually a big team. Like with Tim Hardaway out there. No, I'm saying they're tall. Guards, like they're that's why, like they're a tall team. You know, they're not as tall as like Houston, but they're tall.
Yeah, but Mobley and Jared Allen, if you would have seen that first quarter, Bree, I was like, how they go play this game? It was like all they was just doing was just throwing the ball at the rim, and Mobley was just jumping and dunking it. He got about 5 lobs in the first quarter, or just rim running, and they trying to front the post, and they just threw it at the rim, and he just dunked it right there. The ball was.
You got the game on right now?
Well, yeah, I'm watching it right here.
Why you point like that?
Huh?
Motherfucker pointed like a referee. I'm watching it right here.
Knife edge.
I'm watching the game right here.
It's all about that knife edge. You gotta have that knife edge when you talk to him.
God.
So you don't see.
Once the chief, always a chief, man. Hey, shit, mate.
Yeah, he said, dang, I thought Murray needed to be spoon fed. Have we not learned from watching Michael Porter? So the first narrative that Michael Porter Jr. needed Jokic to score. Now he's showing you in Brooklyn he don't.
28 a game.
Gordon scored 50 the first game of the year. Murray has already scored 50. Like, these dudes don't need Jokic to spoon feed.
Fourth quarter Murray is a different animal, and Jokic better than that call for the ball when Murray's hot.
Yeah, ain't that crazy that Jokic is like, some people say the best player in the league, some people say the second best player in the league, but he's not nowhere below number 2. Ain't it crazy that being the second or first best player in the league, that Murray, it almost reminded you of Shaq and Kobe, because in the fourth quarter it was Kobe time, and it's just like that with Murray and Jokic. Man, I thought that was unique.
Oh, that's a good call out.
Yeah. All right, our last segment, Bree, take it away. Let's go. This is gonna be fun. Right?
And this is for the fans, because everything we do it for y'all. You feel me? So this final segment is the People's Choice segment. You spoke, we listen, so it's PC time. All right, we have a few topics that fans typed into, requested that we speak about, and so we're gonna discuss them now. And they're so random and shuffled and different. But if you ever want us to talk about a topic, make sure you comment, drop it below, because this People Choice segment is going to come back to the screen nearest you. Okay, again. People's Choice. All right. First topic. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. First,
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Yeah. First topic on the docket is rebuilding the Nets and their path to being good again. What does that look like?
Hold on, let me look at the draft picks.
Joe Tsai on the team has to be first.
Chris, pull up the roster. I'll pull up the draft pick. Because you know what? Because what they're saying is they think that because Michael Porter Jr. raised his stock, that he's trade bait and they should trade him for assets. Like, so that's a discussion. So I guess we can start there. Do you keep Michael Porter Jr. as a piece, or do you sell him to the highest bidder?
Keep him.
Keep him. That's your
They
cornerstone.
don't know how to
right now.
draft well.
Yeah, well,
First
look.
off, again, Joe Tsai has to sell the team.
Right.
Yeah, he do. He do.
That's the starting point. I got the roster right here. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right. So here's my last question. If you keep Michael Porter Jr., is he too old to still be in his prime by the time you get him the help he needs? Because you might need to move him while he's still
formidable,
valuable, and then see if you can get all the same people around the same age at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
He's only 27 right now.
What do you think you're going to get from Michael Porter Jr.?
A draft pick.
What?
Probably a
top 15, top 20. Like what would?
It depends on the team. Like right now, Detroit needs a number 2 scorer for Cade. Would Detroit give a number 1 pick up, a first round pick for Michael Porter Jr.? I think they would.
Probably, possibly
later in the first half. Was that something?
Sure.
Like what type of player you will possibly get for him?
At this point, it's just picks about the Nets. Like I don't care about what we getting back because right now we're building everything through the draft. We're rebuilding, and we're gonna draft talent that hopefully superstars can see during free agency or stars can see during free agency and be like, okay, I see the potential over there. Let me go. That's how you're not gonna get nobody else of value any other way. You're in pure rebuild mode. New coach, new management, new owner, and just collect as many draft picks as you can. Pull a OKC.
You keep saying new owner.
New owner.
Are we going to get a new owner?
I can't say this enough. Joe Tsai need to go.
We know this before that happened.
I just need to make sure it's out there and the radio waves pick up on it and understand.
That's the only reason why I'm saying the picks later in the draft is more concerning under this ownership in front office than something that might be a little bit more obvious. Like I don't think you're gonna get top 10, but top 15, top 20, hopefully.
Well, so they got their own number 1 pick in 2026. They got Atlanta's second round pick in 2026, and then they have another second round pick in 2026. So they got 2 second rounders and a first rounder for this coming draft. And then next year they have the Knicks first rounder. They have their own first rounder. They got the Lakers second rounder. So they got 2 first rounders and a second rounder next year. So two seconds and a first this year and 2 firsts and a second next year.
That's a lot of draft capital as it.
It is.
But the thing about it is you can draft with it or put it in a package to get a cornerstone player. But if you already have Michael Porter Jr., if you already have MPJ, make him your cornerstone player and either use the picks to get a co-star or draft correctly.
That's the biggest question. Draft.
Well, I like the people they drafted last year. Demon, and that ain't even how you say a name, but that's how you spell it.
Is you talking about like Denim?
Denim.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
here's the roster, and they got it in numerical order. So forgive me. They actually got a dude up here who doesn't have a jersey number. Insane. Zaire Williams, Danny Wolf, Drake Powell, Haywood Highsmith, Igor Demon.
Keep Demon. Keep Demon.
Okay.
Yep.
EJ Little, Tyson Etienne, Tyrese Martin, Terrence Mann, MPJ.
Keep Man.
Yep, keep Man. MPJ.
Keep
Day'Ron
MPJ.
Sharp. Are we keeping Day'Ron Sharp?
You can leverage him off, but he is like a second unit. If Claxton's out, they lean on him a lot.
Yeah.
Noah Clowney, Jalen Wilson. You keeping Clowney?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Jalen Wilson. Okay. Cam Thomas.
Now that's a tough one right there.
It might be time.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he can score, but they just don't know how to use him.
Right.
Yeah.
Is he not the starting point guard?
He shouldn't be because it's something. He only thing he does is score. That's all he does.
He's only played 11 games this season, but in those 11 games, he's averaging 21 points.
Yeah.
So, you got Nick Claxton. I don't think you let him go.
No, keep him too. You keep clowning Claxton, Porter Jr.
Then who they trade? Who is gonna get what type of value are they gonna get if they're trading off guys that don't matter? Because everybody you just named for them to keep.
No, I'm talking about if their contract is expiring. I ain't say trade them. If I'm saying it's part of the rebuild.
Who can you afford to let go?
Yeah, the people I definitely going to resign and keep. Yeah.
And then the other question is how much cap space do they have available this offseason? I don't know who the free.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Let me see. I'll try and pull that up.
Basketball Reference Brooklyn Nets payroll. All right, so the free agents after this season is Cam Thomas. All right, we can start there. Are we re-signing him or trading him at the deadline this year? Because if we don't trade him and we're not able to re-sign him, then we lose him for nothing. So I guess Cam is definitely trade bait.
I would trade him.
If you're not trading him, or if you're not playing him how you should, then trade him.
He scored a ball, so I think it continues. Not gonna get
much. Somebody can use that point production off the bench for sure. So somebody will go get him, and you'll get some picks back for him. Maybe like some mid-second rounders. Just add that to the collection of picks.
So the biggest splash is trading Cam at the deadline.
Boy, MPJ getting a bag. God damn.
Yeah, Haywood Highsmith is also a free agent after this season.
Let him walk. He's 29.
You could let him walk.
Yep.
And then the other free
agents, Tyrese Martin.
Yeah. Etienne Johnson and Liddell.
They're not even on roll.
Is that Caleb Martin's brother? Caleb's Martin.
No, Caleb. Well, he might actually. He do look like him a little bit. I just thought, that's got to be his brother.
So you trading Cam for a piece to go with Porter that fit better, or do you want draft capital?
What piece you gonna get for value
draft capital
against Cam Thomas though? I think you're better off getting draft capital.
It depends on who trading for him. If a playoff team feel like he's a missing piece.
Did you just pass? You okay?
Who?
I thought Britne passed out.
What?
I was picking something.
You ain't see how slow she went. She was like,
I was picking them up. My head was going to hit my desk.
Oh, I was like, do we need to send the boys over there?
It's fourth quarter time now, and it's a 2-point game, man. And Cleveland rolling in Denver. They really need Jamal Murray right now because the pressure picking up, and these young guys like Watson and all that, they're not able to handle it because they swallowing the whistle, and they're not handling it well. They're not playing through it well. They about to tie it up at the free throw line. Sheesh.
Yeah, I think you gotta let Cam gotta get.
That's the only move you got, really. So you either trade Cam or trade Michael Porter Jr. or trade both of them.
Right. I mean,
now if you trade both, you can draw up a 3-team trade so you can get max capital back.
Right.
And you don't have to send both of them to the same team. You send MPJ to one, send Cam Thomas to the other, and then the other teams get involved and you get draft capital back. I mean, that's probably the best case scenario. But at that point, you're trying to do this all through the draft. This rebuild.
But let me ask you something. If you get rid of MPJ, right? And maybe there's a free agent out there that's like, yo, I would like to sign big money contract, but when I'm willing to play with a player like MPJ, and you just let him go, then what?
On it's a tough one, man. You either sell high and start over with trying to draft somebody, or you build around MPJ. I don't know what the answer is. This is tough, man.
Brooklyn does have 154.6 mil in cap space too.
Right, so they could pay a couple people.
Yeah, I would love to build around MPJ if he didn't have all them back surgeries. Like, cause I don't know when that's gonna come back and bite him.
He's only played in 26 games so far this season.
Yeah, he's missed the last 2.
I don't know.
I think he's just trying to rest up because he got to play Denver next.
Is that a legacy game? Is that a legacy game right there?
Yeah, he wanna prove so.
That man going for 50 on 90% shooting.
You know what his nickname is? The ball stop here.
Are there any top free agents coming out this year?
Let's take a look. Let's see if we can pull that up.
And while we pull that up, for anyone who just joined, we are currently doing People's Choice. And the question that was asked from the people is rebuilding the Nets and their path to being good again.
All right. So top potential free agents, unrestricted and player options include LeBron, Trae Young, James Harden, Draymond Green, Fred VanVleet, Anthony Simons, Kristaps Porzingis, Kobe White, Nikola Vucevic, Tobias Harris, John Collins, Dyson Daniels. I don't think this is accurate.
That's a lot of booty bread because LeBron James should be the top. Was LeBron James on there? He's a free agent after this year.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what I can find. So he's restricted free.
All right, so
found it.
Yeah, so LeBron, Zach LaVine, Trae Young, James Harden, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, Kristaps Porzingis, Isaiah Hardenstein, Andrew Wiggins, Tobias Harris, Fred VanVleet, Draymond Green, Anthony Simons, John Collins.
So I'm gonna say no for most of those, but
Austin Reeves is on there as well.
So they can't get better without a trade,
right?
Really, and they don't have anything to trade other than Cam and MPJ, and those are the pieces that you need to add somebody to. So the only way they can get better is the long way by saying,
roll it up.
We keep Michael Porter Jr. We trade Cam, see what we can get for him, and we try to add some rookies, which means that you got young players trying to learn how to play while your team gel, and then you got Michael Porter Jr. who is about to be 30 by the time they can help you. Because like SGA, he got Jalen Williams 3 years ago. His first All-Star was last year, and that's when they got to the finals. So he had to wait 2 years for Jalen Williams to be able to help him. Michael Jordan had to wait 3 years for Pippen to help him, right? No, more than that. How long it took Pippen to help Michael Jordan? But I don't know, man. So, I mean, what you think the answer is, Bree? You got Michael Porter Jr. Is a young buck too young to pair with him and then wait for them to become something?
I say one thing the Nets haven't had in a long time is continuity. And they finally seen a star like Michael Porter. I say hold on to him. Do something different than what you've done these past few years. Go ahead and hold on to him and give up, even if that means giving up Nick Claxton or giving up. I'm not trying to say that's gonna happen, but I'm saying I think it would behoove you to do whatever you can to hold on to MPJ for continuity purposes.
I got an idea.
I can see him getting better. I don't see him getting worse.
I got an idea. His I don't know if he played with this guy in college. I mean in AAU or in high school, but his old teammate is Trae Young, and Atlanta want to get rid of him.
So here's the thing with that, because I was just about to say, a lot of the guys that would be considered top names becoming free agents in this offseason upcoming all have player options.
Okay.
So that kind of handcuffs the teams unless it is a trade scenario. But then it'd have to be a sign and trade.
I got it. Okay, I got it. You make a choice between. All right, so Cam Thomas is trade bait, right? We don't know if we're gonna be able to re-sign him, and he's on the expiring contract. We got to trade him. So Cam Thomas is gone. You make a decision because Clowney and Claxton are similar, except Clowney can shoot the three, and Claxton's a little bit taller than Clowney. You make a decision on which one of those you want. Do you want the defense from Claxton, or do you want a little bit of defense with some offense from Clowney? You pick one of them. I say keep Claxton, trade Clowney with Cam Thomas for Trae Young. Now you got Trae Young and Michael Porter Jr., which is the poor man Kyrie and KD. Brooklyn Nets had Kyrie and KD. Now you get Michael Porter Jr. and Trae Young with Claxton.
Well, Atlanta just got that second pick, so I'm curious to see if they're getting it from New Orleans. I'm curious to see if they're gonna leverage that with Trae and get something crazy stupid. Question mark.
If I'm Trae Young, why would I want to go to the Nets when I could possibly go to someone else who has another superstar, somewhere else who has another superstar? We could pair up and then compete for championship.
Because he don't have a choice. He don't have a no trade clause. Plus, Michael Porter Jr. is his old high school teammate.
He's a free agent this year?
No. He's trade bait.
Trae Young has a player option.
I'm saying I don't think Atlanta would waste that on Brooklyn. Them having a possible first round, second pick, and Trae Young. I don't think they would waste that on Brooklyn.
They trying to get rid of Trae.
I don't think they would send the pick though. I think Trae Young will be enough. Trae Young is enough of a talent.
But if I'm Brooklyn, I'm sitting back. Will Trae Young sign with us for the long term?
Yeah,
it would have to be a sign and trade. So like that would have to be agreed upon before the ink is dry anyway because of his player option.
It could be. It don't have to be. It could be. It don't have to be. I'm just trusting that Michael Porter Jr. can pick up the phone and call Trae and say, hey man, Josiah and Marks, they talking good over here, blah blah blah, and convince them, hey, look, we can do something over here. Atlanta don't want him no more. Where else Trae go?
And if I'm Trae, I'm like, hey, you ain't been healthy in the month of Sundays. I see you balling. So how you gonna guarantee me that you're gonna stay healthy past this year? I need
Michael Porter actually pretty doable. Pull up Michael Porter basketball reference and see how many games he played since.
Durable or doable?
Well, good and well, I didn't say the latter. I didn't say
I thought you said doable. That's just a doable.
Right. So
nah, that's foul. Y'all think I'm saying some doable for some Michael Porter?
He's durable.
You dropped BBC earlier, so your mind be going crazy.
Big baller correlation, man. Lord have mercy. Y'all mind being the gutter so far.
2020, 2021, 61 games, 21, 22, 9 games due to injury, 22, 23, 62 games, 23, 24, 81 games.
Damn. Okay. That's impressive. 81.
Off them back surgeries for sure. Him and Dwight Howard.
Is Giannis a free agent? He's not a free agent after this year.
He's not a free agent.
Okay.
His name would have been at the top for sure.
Yeah,
especially because of his contract. He's getting traded.
All right, so let's make a decision. We all good on Trae Young, pairing him with Michael Porter Jr. and Claxton, and then using your draft picks to get something in the draft. Who knows you? First of all, it's a lot of good players coming out of the draft. Y'all college basketball is insane right now, dog. So who knows? They might get it. They might be in the lottery. So
can I add one more thing that might be able to help Brooklyn?
Yeah.
So you get Trae Young, you got MPJ, you still got a lot of money left in cap room. You can go get one more person. And
Who
still
though?
draft.
Ain't no free, what? Who LeBron? Ain't no free agents. Dog.
So you could go get a Zach. You can go get a Zach Levine. You can go get a CJ McCollum. You can go.
They're not winners.
You can go.
You got CJ McCullough. Yeah, CJ. Yeah, you can go get CJ.
You can get Isaiah. No, Isaiah Hartenstein has a club option. I guarantee you they're gonna pick it up.
Yeah, definitely.
But you can go get a CJ McCollum. You can go get a Chris Middleton. You can go get a Kristaps Porzingis. You can get Tobias Harris. You can get Fred VanVleet if he doesn't take his player option. Anthony Simons is unrestricted.
That's microwave love, man. I'm trying to slow cook this thing, man.
I don't know why they got Terry Rozier up here. He's never playing another NBA game. Take his ass off. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has a player option. So I mean, there's just you're not getting a third superstar, but you can definitely go get a third option and still use your draft capital to draft well. That's just a thought. Just a thought.
I don't know. I think for me,
they got money. They got money to play with. So
I think for me, I keep MPJ. I'll go into the offseason, get to the draft. Hopefully, I'm a top 2-3 pick. Get one of these top players, and then go from there if I can.
Slow cook.
Right.
Slow cook it. All right. What's next?
What's the next one, Bree?
All right. Again, for anybody who's new. We are in the People's Choice segment where you all speak, talk about submit topics for us to discuss. We just ran through what the Nets could do for their rebuild. Next topic on the chopping block: is it time for the 76ers to move on from Joel Embiid?
Oh, I shut up and I'll let Britne go first.
No, y'all can go first.
I'm not going first. I'm not from Philly.
I don't think you gotta be from Philly to answer this question. Is it time? I want to say yes. As a Sixers fan, I want to say yes. I'm just not sure as of right now. I don't know. My heart says yes, but value and tradability and all that says no. I still think without him, they're small. They're a small team without him. When he's not on the court, you could tell the difference. My goodness. But when he's on the court, and he's been improving lately, so it's been a little bit better lately. You can see the defense has to adapt to him when he's on the court, which opened things up even more for Tyrese Maxey and BJ Edgecombe and all those other guys. So I'm gonna say right now, no, but let's reconvene after the season. I think for me right now, what are you gonna get for him? You know, because you have to trade him. You got to trade him. Like he's not a free agent, none of that. I don't know what his value is right now when he's only playing some games and other games. Right. So I think right now at this moment, they're probably better with him than without him. Let's keep it at that.
I don't think the biggest question is what's the value. I think the biggest question is who wants to pick up where he left off in Philly. Who wants to deal with the availability issue and the injury issue. I just don't think that's a grenade anybody wants to land on in the league right now.
Exactly my point. So he can't go nowhere. So and I think play wise and I think he's understanding even when you watch the games, and he said it himself, Maxey is the franchise guy now. I'm no longer the franchise guy. He has said this. And you see it now. Maxey is the franchise guy. So, but I still think at this point in time, they're still a little bit better without him. With him than without him. At least until some of those other guys come along a little bit further, get a little bit more experience.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's always nice to have a 7-footer that can score on the post that you can throw it into. And his leg and his knee is getting stronger, game by game, man. So, and he even admitted that he feel better and he feel like he getting back to his old self. And his numbers kind of reflect that. So, I don't say it's time to move on, but I say it's time. But for the same reasons Britne said, even if you do move on in this trade, like what are you getting back, and what team is going to take on his contract with with his injury issues? So you might not even get value back trying to get rid of him anyway. So I think at the very best, it's time to pass the keys to Maxey and him take a back seat, and they just see what they can get done with that. So I think
damn.
What, his salary?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, he just signed an extension. Was that this past summer or the summer? No, last summer, I think. But he got another 3 years.
Player option voided and extension signed September 19th, 2024.
Right.
Good agent.
And
great agent. Do you listen?
That was the year when we knew last year he wasn't going to really be able to play last year.
The only thing that benefits y'all is that his 2026-2027 season is a player option. If he decides to opt out and become a free agent, then that'll kill off the 120 plus that you guys will owe him after that.
Right. But I mean, we'll see what happens, because if
he's on the hook for 55 this year, 58 next year, 62 the year after, and 67 the year after that.
I mean, he's a superstar. That's what they get.
Yeah, but golly,
players get. But
and Paul, you hold on. You got 3 people getting over 100 mil. Paul George is getting 105. Joel is getting 176, and Tyrese is getting 168.
Right. So if Embiid can round into like you say, he's been looking much better. But I'll take Embiid at 75-80% over a lot of players. So I'll keep it.
Yeah, it's only like three centers that you'll take over Embiid, even the way he is. You know what I mean? Embiid is still Embiid. He just got to get them knees in order.
He was running down the court yesterday.
You go get some bionic knees, man. He'll be straight. Go get them metal joints. Go get them titanium knees, man. He'll be all right.
He was jumping the other day. I was like, okay, now we're heading in the right direction. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't know, if you ask me, I gotta give him credit because he was coming back when he shouldn't have been. I think he only did more damage to himself by trying to come back early at times to help the team.
Yeah.
For the years.
He team first for sure.
Mm-hmm. But nobody gives him credit for that.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about what have you done for me lately with NBA fans.
Mm-hmm. Every time.
Next one, Bree, what you got?
All right, we're on the People's Choice. We're going to head to our third topic, and this was probably the most interesting one submitted, and I can't wait to hear everyone's thoughts. Someone asked, the players need to start getting credited an assist for passing to a teammate that immediately after gets fouled in active shooting and makes their free throw or free throws.
Yes. I agree.
I'm going to put it back up because it's pretty long, but
I agree.
I think
this is okay.
Why.
So I'll explain why. Right. So I am a gamer. I play 2K. Right. So for
2K?
me,
okay.
when I pass the ball and immediately he gets fouled and goes to the line, I should get an assist. But I think that should also, because think about it like this: in the league, you pass, he goes up for a shot, gets fouled. He goes and still gets points. He's only at the line because he went to go do a scoring motion after you pass the ball. It should be. It should at least be half an assist. 0.5s.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did he make the shot or did he miss it?
He missed it because he got fouled.
He misses it. And then
he goes to the line and hits the free throws.
You assisted a foul. You didn't assist a score.
And the person
he scored at the line.
Parentheses. So if they make a free throw or just one, then the person automatically gets the assist. They don't gotta make both.
Both free throws. Both free throws.
You gotta make both.
I put it to you this way, Chris.
At least make the shot.
If I put it to you this way, Chris, if I'm bench pressing and I'm maxing out and I ask you for an assist on my last rep, you assisted me, correct?
Okay.
All right. Now, if you dropped me off at the gym and I walked in and did that, that's not an assist. So if you pass me the ball that got me fouled and got me to the free throw line, You didn't assist my score. You assisted me getting fouled. Just like you assisted me going to the gym. You didn't assist my
I mean,
lift.
I see
I
both
did
sides.
the lift by myself.
Now I do want to ask a piggyback question to you from that original question. So do you guys know what a hockey assist is?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you think so? A hockey assist, the two people that touch the puck before the person scored both get credited with an assist.
Oh, okay. That's kind of like lacrosse.
So would y'all be okay if they implemented that in the NBA?
No.
I wouldn't be okay with
what would
it
be the purpose? What, just so we can have more stats?
Now
We
next
already
thing you
got
know,
problem with stats as it is.
Yeah, what if the
now
play
you want somebody to have 32 assists in the game?
That's what's gonna happen.
Exactly what's gonna happen. No.
And then they go like, oh my God, he's the GOAT.
We're gonna have double doubles as like the standard. People just gonna be averaging double doubles.
Bench players
That's
out
normal.
here averaging bench players averaging 10 assists because they were the second person to be able to touch the ball before it went in. I was just wondering, but I do agree that if a player passed to another player, they get fouled in the act of shooting immediately after the pass, and they make both free throws, it should count as an assist.
I feel like it's the same thing with a turnover. If you throw the player the ball and he don't catch it, that's your turnover. You're the person who threw the ball.
Correct.
And the turnover don't go to the person who didn't catch it. So I feel like the flip it offensively, if you did everything you could, you did your part on the assist, and they get fouled, you just don't get the assist. Because an assist is when the bucket is made, not when you go to the free throw line. The free throw line is not even considered a field goal. So then why would you get an assist for it?
Facts. Preach.
Okay. I see the standpoint. I understand it. That's why I changed it to you have to hit both free throws. Now to the comments, if they pass it to somebody and that player goes up, gets fouled immediately, and it goes in, it still is an assist.
It is, right? On the N1?
It is. On the N1, It is an assist.
But the
because
N1
it's a field goal, because it's a field goal made.
Yeah.
So just to clear anybody who's confused about that, if I pass it to Mel and Mel goes for a layup immediately after and gets fouled, but he goes in, I still get the assist.
I think what they should change, I think we should advocate for them to change that turnover thing, though. I don't think I should get a turnover if someone else don't catch the ball.
Well, if you throw some bullshit,
right? It depends.
Like, remember when DeAndre Jordan threw that shit into the stands and it was for LeBron? That's DeAndre Jordan's turnover.
That's true.
Right.
And I think that was DeAndre Jordan's last game played with LeBron.
The Nuggets seen it and was like, yeah, we're not gonna play you either, brother.
But if I
we ain't gonna play you either, brother.
If I threw it right in your vicinity or and it touched your hands and you dropped it or you turned, then yeah, that should be.
And you know what? To piggyback further, but into another sport, I feel like interceptions need to be changed and receivers can get logged for interceptions as well. Because if the ball hits you square in the chest or the hands and you miss it and then it gets intercepted, that's your fault. The quarterback did his job and put it on the money to where you can get it. You lost it and now it got picked.
Well, yeah, I think it's different for football and basketball because the quarterback is getting pressured. And to make a good play, sometimes you got to get the ball out of your hands. And if you see a receiver open, it might be a receiver got bricks for hands. You still got to let it fly and see if he can catch it, right? And if it goes straight through his hands and it's an interception, it's on the quarterback, right? You threw it. Now, in basketball, you the point guard, once you got possession of the ball, you can keep possession. They're not going to come and tackle you. You just got to be able to keep the ball away from them, not get stolen. You know what I mean? So if you throwing passes that you know your center can't catch, like sometimes you see a center sprinting down court, and you know this dude or this girl cannot catch and move their feet at the same time. Jay was like that. I knew if I'm passing a ball to Jay and he's a moving target, that's a hell no. So if I throw it and it goes through his hands, that's my fault. You get what I'm saying? So a point guard got to know his personnel.
But you can also believe in someone. I believe in you.
I believe a scorecard.
So, Chris, speaking of NFL, since you think about the person who is fouled, I'm sorry, the person
Who
whatever.
throws
that
the interception?
person- Yes. No. The first one.
Oh, the assist.
What if they get fouled? They should still get the assist. Do you think that the quarterback should get the passing yards if there's a PI?
Yes.
Yeah. That goes along. In there.
I do believe that the quarterback should get the passing yards. Because it is a spot foul, right? And that one can kind of be case by case, I guess, because you can get PI and the ball is not even catchable. But if you interfere with the receiver at any point in time, that's interference. But if you interfere in the ball, I think it has to be like in a certain radius. If the ball is in the radius where it's catchable and you interfere, you get the yards. But I don't know. That's a slippery slope because a lot of people just be throwing it up, knowing, I can create contact. I'm banking on the PI. And then we're going to get all these inflated numbers because you'll see these 30, 40, 50-yard bombs looking for PI, like in these late game situations, you're trying to get down and, and you catch the defense slipping. And so that's a slippery slope. But I've thought about that one before too, because I felt like quarterbacks and receivers should definitely get the yards for that. I mean, they're involved in the play, so.
But for me now, for the no to both, but make it, catch it.
All great topics. We appreciate the people's choice. Y'all have gotten a spark with great debates. We appreciate everyone who submitted their topic and continue to submit these topics because this segment is a lot of fun. We listen to what you have to say and we talk about it. So, final topic on the people's choice. This is the absolute final. I think it's going to be a great way to end the stream. Someone, a fan submitted this question. Let's debate about it. Who had a better career, Kobe Bryant or Steph Curry?
It's not even a debate. Kobe Bryant.
You know what? Hey, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Man Down Full Panel Friday. It's been a minute, but we back. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we can unpack it. You got a unanimous MVP led by Steph and a second MVP. Kobe only has one MVP.
We know why.
We know why.
Right. And then you got a 73-win season led by Steph.
No ring.
Then you have the 3-point record. The 3-point record.
Nasty, bro.
Steph he got a
No, Steph, yeah, but I think if you want to go like accolade for accolade or whatever, then let's take the second MVP that Curry got, and let's equate that to the 5th ring that Kobe got. Now where do we go from there? No, but take the second MVP that Curry got.
Why am I comparing an MVP to a ring?
I'm just saying, if to somehow make it even, and then you can compare. For me, it's Kobe.
Kobe got a 3-peat and a back-to-back, and an MVP, and it just and Curry got 4 rings and 2 MVPs and a 3-point record. You know what? I think it is debatable. I think what we're thinking about is who the better player is, and it's obviously Kobe. But I mean, we can go into it. Kobe got like 4 All-Star MVPs. He got 2 Finals MVPs. He got Olympic gold. He got a dunk contest winner. The All-Star MVP is named after him. A 3-peat, a back-to-back. I mean, several all defensive teams. I'm gonna say Kobe, but you really had to think about it though, because Curry got some stuff with him.
Curry ain't no slouch. I will say that.
No,
Curry finally did get his Finals MVP. He finally got it. I'll never forget crying up 3-0.
That was a funny day.
I think that was the segment. That was the segment that the J meme came from.
Yeah. He was definitely excited and happy.
He was like, yeah, he was definitely crying tears of joy. He was like, yeah, that's exactly what it was, Bree.
Should have did a 2025 wrap up. That had to be the top.
That was the top moment. That was the top moment.
Oh man, I should have did one. I might still do it.
That was the top moment for sure.
That's funny.
Man, that man was up 3-1 crying, boy.
Up 3-0. Up 3-0. The name was on the trophy. All you had to do was show up next game. He was crying.
Kobe was up 3-0 and said, "Job's not done." Curry was crying.
Curry was crying before he got the trophy. Kobe had the trophy and just held it. They're not the same. Not the same.
Hey, they lost in the comment section. They don't know what we talk about.
Y'all gotta go back and find the clip, man. Do some man down deep dive.
It's funny.
Oh man. But Denver is gonna have to figure out a way to get Murray a shot without dribble high screen and roll, because all they did in the fourth quarter was double every time Murray tried to even if he didn't use the screen, the double came. And I was like, dang, so they got, and he's not a big guard where he can just go in the post like SGA. So it's nowhere really for him to go get the ball. It's really tough what they did to him in the fourth quarter to get the win. They got a 5-point win. It was close though. Denver they couldn't make the shot. And Murray did what he was supposed to do. He moved the ball out of the double, and they was able to get high quality shots out of their double team. They just didn't knock him down. Unfortunate. Unlucky.
Side note, when we were talking earlier about Luka, and I went to go look up his age. I put Luka Doncic in Google, and then a bunch of articles and anything talking about Luka pop up, whatever. Guess what one of the articles was?
About his beef with his mom?
No.
What?
What?
Him and his mom was beefing when he was in Dallas. Like she something to do with, I guess she was supposed to be managing him or something like that, and he fired her as a manager. It was crazy. It was kind of the same thing why Kobe wasn't talking to his parents. Money.
But no, the headline for this article was Lakers are learning what Mavericks always knew about Luka Doncic.
The headline should have said the Lakers are learning what Mel already knew about Luka Doncic.
All right, man.
Mel should be next to Luka on the couch.
Golly.
No, I should be back there behind the couch. I ain't sitting on that couch at all. Y'all ain't about to Weinstein me.
Big Baller Coalition.
Yeah, the Big Baller Coalition, man. Y'all trying to Harvey Weinstein me. No, thank you.
The Big Baller Coalition, man. All right, man. That's the show.
All right, we got here.
2.5, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done it already. Subscribe if you haven't already, man. We appreciate all the comments. Got one right in the 11th hour. Shout out to Alan Cooper with the $4.99 super chat. Big ups, MDS crew, best sports show in the galaxy. Appreciate y'all, and thank you to all the vets on the panel, present and absent, for your service. Appreciate it. No? Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you for the support, man. As always, man. And until next time, man, we'll see y'all when we see y'all, man. Peace.